Yeah, what is going on, everybody? It's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are doing some more AI battles in Civ 6. We're doing our Asia competition right now, and I joined the game a little too quick. But anyways, Qzon, I guess just got put down by Mongolia. Wasn't this a free city? No, I think it was a Mongolian city that they just planted. So what's interesting about this is the Philippines now are completely surrounded and kind of boxed in. They're going to have a little bit of issue getting out, especially with the fact that we're playing Rise and Fall, so loyalty is going to be a bit of an issue. Korea is still hanging down to the south. India is in the center, but India is spreading towards Korea. So they will probably find themselves at war here in a little bit. Malaysia is still not really doing much of anything. They're sticking to the west, but they're a little behind right now. And then Khmer is fairly strong smack dab here in the center, especially since they are surrounded by both Malaysia and China, who are a little on the weaker side. So Khmer is in a really decent position. China is remember they declared war on Indonesia, so they are moving that way with their army. And well, Indonesia doesn't have many troops to defend themselves with. Actually, China could potentially take Bandar. The thing is, they wouldn't be able to hold on to Bandar for long. And my gosh, look at Mongolia, dude. Look at freaking Mongolia. They've spread out so much. Oh, that's ridiculous. Remember, they did end up taking out most of Russia. So Russia's down to one town, which is kind of surprising. And then Mongolia still has some quite a few troops as well. So I think they might be able to hold on to it. They don't have any loyalty issues right now. China ended up piecing out with Indonesia. I don't think China really could have done much of anything. Really, China should declare war on either Mongolia or on Khmer. I think they could probably fight either of them, but I'm not entirely sure if they're going to. Korea now almost has a shared border with India. They're definitely closer to each other. Korea's starting to get boxed in a little too. They basically only have the east and some desert tiles that way, especially with Tokyo being such a forward position. Japan is working on the Kotoku, so they got that one about 50% done. And we still have the west continent right now. The west side of the continent is wide open for the taking. Japan is trying to settle that way, but they have quite a bit of enemies that they're going to have to deal with first. I actually love how the barbarians have freaking battering rams. That's kind of hilarious. So Japan's sitting here in... India's still sitting here in the center. Man, dude, their cities look freaking nice. Dude, I like it when they have the medieval walls. Yeah. Well, they're not quite done, but they look really, really good with just the Indian architecture. I really, really like it. China is okay. Who are they fighting? Because they have quite a few weak troops, so I'm not entirely sure. India did finish the Kotoku, it looks like. Oh, no. They were building something different. Oh, Oracle? I think they finished the Oracle. They're also building Kotoku, but they're a little far behind on that, so I don't think they're going to get it done with. Mongolia still has a lot of room to go to the south, and they could go west a little bit because there's still this big open area over here, even though it's mostly desert, so we'll see. They could also go up here north as well. So Khmer declared war on India. What sucks about this is Mongolia is running away with first place. Japan's probably close second. Actually, maybe Japan could be in first. But either way, those guys are definitely 1 and 2. Khmer and India, I think, are 3 and 4. So them fighting each other are probably going to just put both of them behind in score. So I don't really think that we're going to be able to see anyone other than Japan or Mongolia win this game. I don't know. That's kind of my concern right now. So Khmer definitely has more troops. But India does have some elephants. They have a single elephant and a crossbowman. Yeah, both of those are going to be hard to lose. Jedong. That's Chinese, right? Yeah, I think that's a Chinese city. Yeah, you flipped from someone. I think you must have flipped from China. It doesn't sound like an Indian city, and I'm pretty sure it's not Khmer either. So I think that's got to be a Chinese city. I guess we could Google it real quick. Jiaodong. Hold up. Jiaodong. I spelled it wrong. So I'm confused. Hold up. It's a peninsula. It's a peninsula in eastern China. Okay. So it's a peninsula. It's not actually a city. Interesting. Okay, so Science Victory, Korea's in first place. No shock there. And they have a decent size lead there, too. India's actually leading in Culture Victory. Domination is Mongolia, but that's because I think they have a capital, do they not? Yeah, Japan actually has more troops right now. And then religious victory is Japan. So overall score, though, is the big one. And right now, Japan... Why is Genghis Khan still 5th? They have such a huge empire. I am legitimately shocked by this. Why are they so far behind? Civics are 57 versus 60. So a little bit there. Empire is 136. So they have the second largest empire. I think it's because their culture is probably... Okay, let's look at their culture real quick. Culture, are they dead last? No. No. They're smack dab in the middle. Well, their empire is not as large as it could be because most of these cities don't have as many territory. Like, they don't have as many, as much, of their towns controlled. Like, they hadn't grown their town as much. I'm trying to think of the exact term for that. Also, they're about to lose Smolensk. So that's going to be bad for them. Why else would they be losing? Great People's 15 versus 30. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Religion, they don't have any religion. But that shouldn't change that much, you would think. Technology, they're a little ahead. Wonders, yeah, they don't have wonders. So I think that may be it, is they've just been producing units. So that's instead of wonders or anything else. So that's why I think they're falling behind. Now, if they lose Smolensk, which was a Russian city, it would probably flip to China. There you go. And they actually don't have any troops nearby to take it back. Okay, so we might be seeing our Mongolia collapse. Which I'm expecting because it always happens, you know. There's not a single game that goes by in which Mongolia doesn't completely collapse at some point. Japan is doing pretty good down here. They have a couple samurai. They have a lot of warrior monks right now. So they're putting that faith to military use. They got their samurai and no knights. Nope, they have a couple knights. So, they're okay there. Still got a large... what's funny is all of this got popped out by the one barbarian encampment, which is kind of hilarious. Malaysia is trying to expand south and west a little bit. They still have to worry a little bit about Khmer, I think. And then the Khmer-China war... Oh no, it's Khmer-India war. I think is going to probably in neutral. India seems to have pulled a couple units back. And Khmer seems pretty damaged right now. I don't think India has the troops to conquer anything. So I think it'll probably end up being a neutral war. Now, what's interesting, Zanzibar. Some of their troops are injured. So I'm not entirely sure. Are they fighting India right now? Or what is happening there? China is trying to take Russia's city. The thing is, it's actually going to become your city in 4 turns. So maybe you should just, you know, not be wasting your units right now. They have 3 swordsmen against your, you know, just plain warriors. So, way to just lose your units. So, Zanzibar doesn't really seem to be attacking anyone. So, maybe they got pieced out then. Korea, I think they threw down another town, it looks like. And Mongolia... I'm not entirely sure what you're doing at this point. I think maybe they're trying to build up their cities. The thing is, they did end up conquering all these Russian cities, but these Russian cities don't have a lot of improvements. Like, you can compare how much this stuff is improved compared to this. So they're a little behind in that game. Indonesia over here also looks extremely improved. They are fighting the barbarians over here to the east. I'm wondering who's going to throw down the first city over here. There's a lot of barbarians to get through, though, before that happens. And then, Philippines are just falling really far behind. And they're completely trapped, so I think the only way out of it is they're probably going to have to end up conquering a city or two. But we'll see if that ends up happening. Khmer has officially been pushed out of India. They might have pieced it out. I probably just missed it. Korea declared war on India. Okay, okay. So, Korea is rolling around with the Watchas. So, they have a potential to take one of the towns. And they also have musketmen. Yeah, wow, holy crap. Korea's way ahead in tech right now. I don't know if they're going to be able to conquer it, though. Only because you got, well, you have the capital, and then you have another really well-armed city over here. Well, that's just ancient walls, so maybe. They could take Agra. I don't think they're going to be able to take Delhi, though. Yeah, I don't see them taking Delhi, even with all those Sawachos. We'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong, though. Japan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cities right now. And are any of them new? Wait, I might have counted Yerevan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I didn't count Yerevan. Looks like they're actually trying to conquer Yerevan, but I might be wrong on that. Khmer ended up finishing a wonder. I wonder what wonder you ended up finishing. Stonehenge, no. Surely not Stonehenge. Surely not Stonehenge. So late in the game, that would be a little ridiculous that Stonehenge never got built. I don't know. That's a good question. I actually have no idea what wonder. It might have been Stonehenge. So the first volley is taking out these Korea troops, and they seem to be pushing up, which seems a little stupid because now they're just going to take more damage. I'm really pro Mongolia at this point, coming in and taking on Novgorod. Really, if they could just knock out Russia, that's going to help them. I think you ended up flipping. My assumption is you probably flipped to China peacefully. Which is kind of hilarious. Like, no, we're going to kill your troops that you're going to bring here. But hey, in 10 turns, we're going to totally join with you. So, now, okay. I mean, Mongolia does still have some knights. So, they're staying up there with tech. Indonesia's really trying to push east. They're taking out quite a few of these barbarians now. So, they could probably move a settler in that direction if they wanted. There's also a little bit of area up here for someone to colonize the coast. I don't know if we're going to see that happen, though. I should have looked at the... Oh, India's building the Huey. We should have looked at the religious game, though. See if anyone was close. It's a smaller map, so I could actually see maybe the AI winning a religious victory, although I kind of doubt it. But I definitely think it is possible. What is this? Workshop? What is this? They have the Forbidden City going down. That's a plantation. Oh, yeah, interesting. I like it. Oh, sorry, Terracotta Army, not Forbidden City. Forbidden City is a city, Brian. The army would be an army. Yes, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Korea ended up losing that war and lost most of its military force in the process. India has actually gotten a decent-sized army out of 2 wars against them, so they kind of have had to prioritize the army, and so there you go. China is also sneakily getting a decent-sized army, too. And Mongolia, I mean, they have a decent-sized army, but they're all over here to the east. And are they actually... Mongolia declared war on the Philippines. I was going to say, it looks like they're about to do a war. They do have their unique unit, the Keshig. And then they have some knights and they have some cavalry. So they're well-positioned. Unfortunately, we're probably dealing with Renaissance walls or just medieval. No, actually just ancient walls. But then down here we have... these look like Renaissance. Nope, those are just medieval. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They are trying to currently build the Kilwa. And I think they're going to probably be able to get it done with. And I don't see Mongolia winning this war. I really don't. Another one of those wasted wars. They still have quite a few troops. I mean, maybe. It's just this weird time. I wish... I might find a mod that just disables walls. Because I feel like we would see a lot more city flipping if you just get rid of walls. Because what ends up happening is we find ourselves in like the mid-ages, the Middle Ages, you know, in the Renaissance era, and basically you just start getting these high-level walls, and it's so hard to bring them down. I feel like they need to make catapults in the game. There needs to be something a little bit better to just bring walls down in 1 or 2 shots, because it gets ridiculously hard to take down walls during this part in the game. You really have to wait until you start getting musketmen, and then you just kind of hope that they don't have Renaissance walls. So they are building the casa over here, up in here in China, so... China's at, what, 2, 4, 6, 7 cities right now? Indonesia's at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as well. Indonesia's at 4. Maybe less if Mongolia actually tries winning this war. Mongolia's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cities. Russia is still at 1. Korea 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's definitely 7, 8 right now. India 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Khmer is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Malaysia 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they actually settled south towards Japan. Then Japan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm excited for this game because it definitely feels like Mongolia and Japan are the ones winning. Hey, and they did end up taking Pasig. Which is kind of hilarious because if I were to say like 2 of the weakest civs in the game, I would probably say Japan and Mongolia. Neither of them necessarily are that good. Mongolia has a niche, and if you can be successful with your niche, you're going to be pretty good. Unfortunately, the AI is really, really bad at working their niche. Japan just, I don't know. The problem is, like, so many units get so many advantages early game, and Japan takes a while to kind of get their stuff. And then, by then, I don't know. You know, it's kind of almost like Korea. Like, Korea gets their units pretty late in the game, comparatively to some units. To some other civs. But the thing is, Korea gets such a huge bonus in addition to it when you come to science and everything else. It really just makes them, you know, one of the more powerful civs. Even after being nerfed, I still think Korea is maybe top 5, maybe top, probably the most powerful civ, really. But I don't know. Zanzibar seems to be fighting Russia? I guess Russia's trying to expand over there, but Russia's kind of failing in their expansion over there. So Japan's still in first with a gigantic freaking lead still. Korea did come up to 4th now, and they barely passed by Korea. But there is a huge gap right now between, well, 1st and 2nd, and then even between 2nd and 3rd. And then 3rd, 4th, and 5th are all fairly close, and then, you know, pretty much everyone else is within shooting range. I'm actually impressed that Russia still has as high of a score as they do. Mongolia has #1 military strength right now. No, they're #2 military strength, but #1 military score. Why? Oh, because they took Russia's capital, that's right. Science victory, no one's quite there. Korea is leading 35 techs. So they only have a slight lead. And Mongolia is actually in 2nd. Mongolia is almost making as much science per turn. So Mongolia's kind of setting themselves up nice here. Where's Japan in that list? So Japan is pretty far behind. They're 7 techs behind. The thing with Japan, though, is they're not really, like, no one's really near them to declare war. Japan's been pretty well expanding unchecked. Their neighbors are going to be Malaysia, who is extremely weak, and then Korea, who is, you know, bottom half. And Korea's been spending most of their time fighting India, and I would actually assume Korea's probably friendly right now. Nope, everyone actually hates Japan. So I think Japan's going to be pretty safe to keep their lead. I don't know anyone's going to actually come and declare war on them. Wow, we have 3 city-states left. No, we just met 3 city-states. We just met 3. There's got to be more than that, right? Surely. Ooh, snap. Okay, Gandhi actually has some tourists. So Gandhi might pull out a culture victory. Huh. They've doubled up on everyone's culture right now per turn. Oh my gosh. And their tourism is ridiculously high, too. So even though right now, well, they're actually in 2nd, I actually feel like Korea or Gandhi might be #1 because he is what, a 1/6 of the way to the victory, right? 7 times 5 is 35. So then 42, 47 would be 7 times 7, or 49 would be 47. So about an 1/8 of the way to victory. Interesting. And then religion, Japan has 5 of 10. Who do they have left? China's somewhat near them. Philippines are way the heck away, as is Indonesia, Mongolia, and Russia. Yeah, they got the ones near them. The problem is everyone else is pretty far away. So come on, automation. I don't see them being able to get a religious victory. Although they're trying. They're trying on Russia right now. But the thing is, Russia only has 1 town, so, and they have a lot of apostles. So, okay, I'm not going to count them out on that. I'm definitely not going to count them out. Why is India making so much culture? Wonders? This is the Arsh... No, it's the Angkor. Angkor? 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 Anjkor? You know what? We're going to Google this one. Angkor Wat pronunciation. Boom. Alright, we're going to listen to this. Okay. How did our war go over here? It looks like they pieced each other.
Angkor Wat.
Angkor. Angkor. Angkor.
Angkor Wat.
Wait, what?
Angkor Wat.
Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat. Okay. So Korea ended up piecing with India. India does have another settler, but I don't know if they're going to be able to go anywhere. I think what's happening right now is India's getting a lot of these people. A lot of these great people. We should have actually taken a look at their great people points. But you see a scientist right there. You see a drawing or a painter right there. And you see a writer right there. So I wonder if they have enough slots, though. That might be an issue. If they're not using them, that means they probably don't have the slots. Japan is starting to push against the barbarians that were on the west coast. And they're actually looking to settle over there. Ooh. And this was actually Malaysia's city at one point. But it's now a Japanese city. So the question is, did Japan declare war on them or did it just flip? Not entirely sure on that. But that's just kind of positioning Japan as even stronger. as even stronger. They're actually building the potato palace. Okay. And, oh, okay, they got the Petra, dude. No, that's the Jebel. So did anyone build the Petra yet? Petra and the Jebel always look a little alike to me. So we should look for desert tiles and see if anyone actually built the Petra. India had a little bit of pillaging going on, but I still think they're mostly okay. Would Korea have built it? They don't really have any good spots for it. It probably got built in a town like this where there's only 1 or 2 tiles that have access to desert, which, yeah, there you go. Wow, Mongolia has the Great Zimbabwe? Holy crap! Dude, that's a late game wonder. I'm pretty shocked that they have that one already. This is the potato as well. And it looks like they're a little further along. They did end up finishing the Casa over here. I'm still looking for the Petra, man. I don't know if the Petra got built anywhere. And then over here is the Alhambra going down. Colosseum's also been completed. I am not seeing a Petra anywhere. There's Mont Saint Michel. Dude, I like their houses, dude. Yeah, the artwork for their houses is nice. Okay, so Japan did get another city down. So, they're just expanding pretty much non-stop. Yeah, I don't see a Petra over here. I might just be missing it. It always happens. This is the Jebel, right? Or the potato? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Alright, so what else is happening then? Did Japan... Your Judaism. So no, Japan did not end up conquering Russia with their apostles. Instead, it looks like they're moving over here now to China. And they do have enough apostles here that they're going to be able to make a good difference. China doesn't really have any apostles. So Mongolia finished a wonder. They were building the potato, right? The Great Library, but I don't think it was that. I'm almost certain they were building the potato palace. Oh, they ended up conquering Vilnius. Okay, okay. I mean, Mongolia's trying to stay in this game. They were falling behind, but they're definitely still trying to stay in it. And I don't know. We will see. We'll see who is actually going to be able to win it. Who's been burning down your town? Has this just been the barbarians? I don't know. Our farm got pillaged. China declared war on Indonesia, so they're trying again. This time, they're actually better positioned, and they could actually hold on to some of these Indonesia towns. In fact, Bima just immediately flipped. But they did flip with 2 musketmen, which is going to be a little hard for them to take. I would love to see Mongolia come and still finish off Russia, but it actually looks like they're about to declare war on Korea, I would assume. Korea is trying to build the Great Lighthouse. We'll see if they can finish that. Potato Palace is going to get finished, it looks like, by Japan. Yeah, there you go. Mongolia, or rather Malaysia, is still fairly neutral. Not much going on up there. And then Khmer expanded pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? No, 8. No, 9. Yeah. 9 towns. So they got quite a few towns done. Compare that to Japan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So a little bit behind, but not as bad. India, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so pretty equal, I guess. Korea, I think, is going to start falling behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they don't have 8, and they don't have much left. Japan did declare war on India. I think that might be good for everyone else. Because I don't think Japan can win this war. They don't really have that many troops up here. So they're just going to end up throwing their troops away. The thing is, remember, India was really close for a culture victory. They were working that way. Korea finished a wonder. Which one? You were going Great Lighthouse. No, it wasn't the Great Lighthouse that you finished, though. They finished Big Ben. Oh, my God. What the heck? All right. Well, I think we're going to probably wrap this episode up here. Come on. Stop the autoplay. And it's probably only going to be 2 more episodes, honestly. Because this game's progressing pretty quick. I mean, we're already doing late game wonders right now. I would love to see the turn end, please. I love the barbarian worker just way the heck down there. Okay, so score victory. Japan is, man, they're probably taking a larger lead at this point. The question then comes is culture. 13 of 73. So 13, 26, 52. 52 plus 36 would be 80. So they are getting a little closer. They're a little closer. But I don't know if they're gaining culture quick enough. That's kind of the thing. Science, no one has started yet. Let's actually see where everyone is. No. They're still pretty far away. from being able to pop out the rockets. I don't think there's enough turns. Yeah, I really don't think there is. Even on the quick speed we're doing, I just don't think they have enough turns to get the rocket victory. Religion? 4 of 10, so they actually lost another one, I think. Yeah, because they're at 5 of 10 before. So who flipped out that wasn't, Khmer, I think? Yeah, I think Khmer ended up flipping themselves back. But anyways, we're going to wrap this episode up here, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support, and if you want to see all my videos in the future, make sure you click the bell next to the subscribe icon, and it should alert you anytime I release a new video. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.